Hey everyone, this is Kateschwanke and I'm going to be doing a review and packing video for the Skip Hop Studio Select Day to Night Diaper Tote. This bag is really cute and very classy looking, and it's actually really well made and just has this really great feel about it, and I was really excited to get it in the mail today and couldn't wait to do a review on it. So I'm going to go over some of the really great features of this bag on the outside first, and then we'll move to the inside. So one cool thing about this bag is it has some really nice, this is faux leather on the straps and on the front here, but they feel realistic and they look really nice, so that's great. This is perforated leather up here, or the faux leather up here, and all the hardware on this bag is gold tone. It's a pale gold, so it's not like shouting at you that it's gold, which is really nice because I'm not a big gold person. But it looks really great with the Jujubee Legacy collection. And there's a nice long pocket from here to here on the front. It's a zipper. And then there's another zipper from here to here on the top. And this is just kind of like a pouch that comes out a little bit. There is nice deep pockets on the outside here. These are bottle pockets. They're insulated. And there's one on each side of the bag. This bag actually comes with some stroller connections right here. Let's back it up a little bit so you can see better. But these kind of go from the inside to the outside of the bag. You can unclip them here and just hook them right on top of your stroller. So it's nice to have a bag that actually comes with those, because I don't think I've seen that before. And normally I always bring my own to hook onto a stroller. And they're really cute, but it's kind of nice to have these already on here so you don't have to deal with getting them out of your bag each time and connecting them. So that's really nice. Okay, on the back here, there's a nice long zipper here. This is where the change pad is kept. It's also got that nice faux leather detail here. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I have this packed on the outside of the bag first. So I guess I'll start here. On the sides here, on this side, I have a snack tower. This is the InnoBaby Stack and Smart, I think it's called. Might be the Pack and Smart. And this has 2 things of formula and some organic rice puffs for the baby and some little yogurt melts too. So that's all I had in that pocket. I probably could have fit something skinny in there next to it, but I didn't want to overpack. So that's my kids in the background. So I've got 2 bottles of water over here on the sides. There's 6 ounces of water in each one. So you can fit 2 bottles of water if you have the skinnier ones anyways. You can fit them right next to each other. And on this D-ring here, which is where the stroller clip is connected to, I have my Jujubee Passy Pod in the Duchess print. In here I have 1 passy with a passy clip, and I have 1 charging cable for my son's iPod, which I always keep in my diaper bags. So that's all I have on the sides. The back here I'm going to show you has, my lighting tried to fall over. Anyways, in this pocket here comes with a change pad that matches the bag. You can always take this out and put a nice Legacy collection one in if you want. There's no color on this one, it is padded, and it comes with some Velcro so you can keep it attached. The inside of this bag is this beautiful burgundy plumish color. It's very pretty. Or you could just always take this out too and put something else in there if you wanted. But it is made for a change pad, and it's like the perfect size for that. Having trouble getting back in there. Alright, so there you go. That's the back of the bag. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you the front. In here I have my Petunia Pickle Bottom Wonderlust wallet in the front here. So a whole full-size wallet fits in there. I also have next to that my iPhone. This is an iPhone 5. And then I have my keys down there too. So it's a good sized pocket. And also has that pretty lining. That's all throughout the entire bag. Also on this front part here, I had my friend Andrea make me this really pretty fob. This is made to go with Toki Perky, the jujube print. But I just got it in the mail yesterday and I couldn't wait to use it, so I put it on there. So in this top pocket here, I have one jujube small set piece in the First Lady print. And I have a coin purse in there with some panty liners in there. I have a foldable brush with a mirror. I have a chapstick, 2 rubber bands, and some Visine. In there I also have my hand cream. So that is all I put in the very front part of the bag here. I'm going to go ahead and show you what the inside looks like. Let's see if I guess I'll just tip it over first. If that doesn't work, I will put the camera above the bag. So there's a nice long zipper that goes across all the way to the end of this tail here. Opens really nice and smooth. So I have this packed up for winter for 2 kids, a 9-month-old and a 4-year-old. So on top here, I have my gloves, because I kind of have to have those around. It's about -10 sometimes up here and very, very snowy and cold, so I always have to have those with me right now. So, but this is how I pretty much have it packed in here, if you can tell. I have a large set piece up here on the side. These are winter clothes for the kids. That's like hats and gloves and things like that. Then I have a medium set piece here in this pocket, and then I have a couple little smaller things over here in this pocket, and then a quick in the middle here. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I have in each bag, and then I'm going to show you what the inside of the bag looks like without that stuff. So in that first pocket there, I have my Duchess Jujube medium set piece. This has snacks in it for both kids. I have a granola bar for my 4-year-old. I've got some yogurt raisins for him, some juice, and for the baby I have some of these Little Yums Plum Organics snacks. I have a nice long spoon and some Earth's Best dinner kind of food for the baby, just in case we're out somewhere and I need to have a meal for him. So that's all I have in my medium set piece. And next to that, in the pockets right next to that, I have another little pouch. This is my iconic, it's called an Itty Bitty. It's a custom piece, and the print is iconic by Jujube. And in here I like to keep my little med kit. So this is a little mini med kit. I've got a little pill case here. And there I have some ibuprofen, Midol, and some Claritin. And next to that I have some gauze pads, some wet ones, Band-Aids, alcohol pads, and one little sticker. That's just in case there's a little accident. I've had to use that quite a bit, and it's just been an awesome thing to always have in my bag. Next to that, in the same pocket, I have my son's iPod in the activity case by Fisher-Price. Now I can go ahead and flip this around, show you what's left. I still have the Quick in here and the large set piece and the winter clothes there. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what's in the large set piece. Which, by the way, I could fit this whole large set piece in one of those pockets. They are very big pockets and nice and deep, so I could just stand this right up in there. This is my diapering bag for the baby. In here I've got my Mr. Gray Booty Pod cover with the Booty Pod inside. This is a wipes case, just for those who don't know what that is. I also have 4 size 3 diapers in there. One throwaway change pad, and in there I have my Munchkin little plastic bag things for throwing away dirty diapers. So that's all I had in there. Now in this pocket here, I'll go ahead and pull all this out. It's quite a bit of clothes actually, and like I said, those pockets are really big. so I can fit all kinds of clothes in there. I've got 2 little mittens for the baby, a little hat with a chin strap for him, 2 gloves for my 4-year-old, and a nice warm hat for him. Now the only thing I have left is the Be Quick, and that is the only thing I could fit in the middle of the bag after I filled up all the pockets. So you could choose not to use the pockets and then you'd have a lot more space to just kind of organize however you wanted. I just kind of want to make sure I use them this time because I don't usually use pockets. So this is a Duchess Quick by Jujubee. In here I have my changes of clothes for the boys. I've got this all rolled up in one. It's a long sleeve onesie and some pants for the baby. I also have some little spare socks for him. And for my other son, my 4-year-old, I have some underwear, socks, and just a spare shirt. Long sleeve with a hood, so it's nice and warm in case he spills something on himself. So that's all I have in there. And I believe that is all I have left in the bag. So I will go ahead and get my camera and show you what it looks like on the inside. Alright, so you've got 4 pockets. There's no side pockets. These are all very large, deep pockets. I'm trying to show you with my hand how wide they really are, but they're really big pockets. And there's 4 of them there. So that is all that's inside. And this is kind of how the stroller clips work. They kind of go from the inside of the bag. They're sewn here, nicely sewn, so I don't think that they'll actually ever come off. And then they connect to the outside D-ring here, so you can easily hook this onto anything that's, I guess, hookable. But anyways, I hope this video review was helpful for you, and this is a really great bag. I was pleasantly surprised at how nice this is. This is my very first Skip Hop bag, so I don't have the original one that this is modeled after to tell you what the differences are. But I just wanted to go ahead and show you my review, and I hope this has been helpful for you. And if you've never been introduced to Jujubee before when you were watching a Skip Hop video like this, that's like such a great brand, especially for accessorizing your bags. So I hope you will subscribe and check out some of my other videos and keep an eye out for an on the body video for this bag. Thanks for watching.